Hey everybody, and welcome to the party! And in this one we're gonna be reviewing the newest vehicle added to the game, the the I-Wagen. Yeah, that's right, it's an electric SUV. And as always, we're gonna be taking a look at its exterior, its interior, the way it customizes, performs, handles, and all that good stuff in Los Santos Customs, and ultimately I'm gonna be telling you if it's worth it. And with that, let's start with the 360 around the vehicle while it's night, because you'll see why in a bit. And I'm gonna give you some facts about it. First off, this vehicle is based on the current generation Audi e-tron SUV, I think it's called. It's basically the electric SUV that Audi produces. Second of all, this vehicle costs $1.7 million new, and it's the first electric SUV in the GTA Online universe, which is kind of cool. As for interactivity, this is what you can expect from the vehicle. You can open... That's interesting, there should be a frunk right here. In any case, you can open all four doors, the hood and the trunk. And all in all, I think the vehicle is pretty faithful to what it was, originally inspiring it, which was the aforementioned Audi e-tron SUV. But, yeah, enough with the exterior. Let's jump in and see what the interior of the vehicle looks like. Pretty disgusting. I like the sunroof, but everything other than the sunroof is incredibly disgusting. Sound. Yeah, I'm not blown away by the interior. But the reason we're filming this video at night is to show the headlights. And I gotta say, I think this is the first vehicle that I've seen the... I don't know what the... orange things on the front are called, but the part where the blinker usually is. But I believe this is the first vehicle that showcases this, where that part actually lights up. And I think the vehicle and the lights of it look incredibly cool. And with that, we're off to Los Santos Customs to see what we can customize on the I-Wagen. Of course, our mandatory test to see what type of drivetrain the vehicle has. All-wheel drive, all good. And with that, we're off to Los Santos Customs. And on our way there, of course, I'm going to be sharing with you my thoughts and impressions of the I-Wagen. And actually, so far, the vehicle behaves quite nicely. One thing that I should mention about it is that we can modify it at the agency, but there's no real point in that because we can't really put extra armor on it, like some other SUVs in the game can. But other than that, the vehicle behaves, as I said, quite nicely. It has a very nice heft to it. The acceleration is decent for an SUV because it's electric. And no, I'm actually kind of surprised by how much I like it so far, and by how much I'm crashing. Oh no, I messed up the headlights. No. Oh, what a shock. The brakes are kind of okay. Keep in mind that this is a fairly heavy vehicle. And yeah, so far, stock version of the vehicle, it's actually alright. Surprising. But let's see what the customization is going to be like. And here we are, in Los Santos Customs, and as I said before, this vehicle is an SUV. As for how much you can sell it for $1 million, which is, yeah, not great. And as always, we're going to first upgrade all the performance options up front. Of course, we don't have an engine. So we don't have an engine upgrade, I guess. That's interesting, because other electric... By the way, I'm really disappointed by this, because other electric vehicles have... At least you can modify the engine. I know they don't have an engine, but you can modify something. And I guess this is... You can only modify the brakes on this, which is... Wow, that's a bummer. So I guess that wasn't the stock version of the vehicle. That was the maxed out version of the vehicle, excluding the brakes. Wow, that's disappointing. Anyway, let's see what the front bumper options are. And without me even having to see these I'm assuming those are all going to be splitters. Oh, no, I'm actually wrong on that. We do have front bumper options. That's kind of surprising because most vehicles in this DLC have only splitter options. The only one... The best vehicle that I've seen from this DLC with the best customization so far is the S2 Cabrio. Okay, We have some lights. No, thank you. Liveries. These are all the liveries you can choose from, and I guess there's something here for everyone. Aside from me, because I hate liveries. License plate. Of course, yellow and black. Spoiler. That's interesting. We can put an extra spoiler on the vehicle, even though it comes with a spoiler originally. So, what? Anyway. Suspension. We can lower the suspension, even though this is supposed to be an SUV. But there you have it. Wheels. I'm actually going to keep those. Window tint. Yes, please. And that's, sadly, every customization option. And performance option, for that matter. Wow, I'm disappointed. This has to be the most disappointing vehicle so far, I gotta say. Okay, it's an Audi, so let's make it... who cares? Let's make it this. Secondary color, matte. This doesn't look that bad. Yeah, the headlights are incredible in my opinion, but everything else about the vehicle, including its customization... Anyway, let's go outside and see what we can customize on whatever. Let's put on the emblem. And here we are on the outside, and yeah, I just can't, you know, overcome the fact that the customization was just incredibly limited. So disappointing. So, you know what? What I said about the vehicle originally still stands. Because we didn't upgrade anything aside from the brakes, which are decent. But yeah, that was... I believe this is the first vehicle that's done this. That you can't actually modify its acceleration, top speed, etc, etc, etc. The only things we were able to modify were the spoiler, which was stupid because it already came with a spoiler. So we improved the traction just by a tiny bit, and we improved the brakes just by, again, a tiny bit. Yeah, I honestly, when I originally saw the vehicle, saw what it was capable of, I was inclined to give it a recommendation, but after going through Los Santos Customs and seeing what we can't customize on it, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I think this one's a pass, especially for $1.7 million. That's insane for this level of customization. Keep in mind, this vehicle was released today in 2022. This is ridiculous. This has to be the worst customizable vehicle ever released in GTA Online. It's even worse than the slam truck. It's even worse than the half track. Just, oh my god. And I think on that big disappointment, it's actually time to end this video. Hopefully you made up your mind, or at least I helped you make your mind up on the vehicle, and hopefully you're not gonna waste your money, spend your money on it. And yeah, I can't help but feel incredibly disappointed. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of the vehicle. Do you think I'm wrong, or am I missing something? But yeah, I don't think I'm wrong. Yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, bell notification, and all that good stuff if you like the video. And I'll catch you all in the next one. That's what you get for being a stupid vehicle. That's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get.